Hello, my name is Nikkiethen Hafford, and I will be going over my presentation over the summer 2025 internship at Texas Materials of CRH. I am a senior at Lamar University, and my internship company is with Texas Materials. My internship started May 19th all the way through August 11th of 2025. My company overview of my company is that we provide asphalt, aggregates, and we also provide paving services too to whoever needs it. We operate across Central Texas with multiple asphaltic plants as far as Manor, Taylor, Giddings, Seward, etc. And our market is for the Cedar Park / Austin, Texas, of mainly asphalt production primarily. As far as my role that I want to point out on, my I am a project manager intern in a 12-week internship program. I served as a project manager intern at Texas Materials in the Cedar Park, Austin, Texas location. I gained exposure to all aspects of the HMAC hot mix asphalt concrete business, including bidding, production, and project coordination. I assisted in reviewing packages for county projects and also learning about the estimating and planning for future work that is to be done. I spent time at multiple plants as far as the Manor plant to understand the production operations, quality control with the QC and the laboratory, and material logistics. I developed a broad understanding of how project management supports successful road construction and paving projects. Now, as far as my objectives and my scope of work, I learned about the bidding process for county projects and public jobs, and I also had to understand the asphalt production and different mix types. As far as my scope of work, it included safety management, HMA paving operation, shadow superintendent and foreman, HMA construction estimating with the estimators, quality control for HMA paving and hot mix plants with the quality control management, specifications and designs on HMA materials as far as hot mix designs, specialty mix designs, etc., and cost tracking on a bid versus a build. Now, as far as my project overview, the many projects that I was able to get exposure to was the Lago Vista County bid, the Travis County bid, Manor plant operations, um, aviation projects including Lockhart Municipal Airport and the Georgetown Municipal Airport, warranty jobs as far as the City of Taylor of the 2024 street maintenance that was done, and Bastrop US 290 for milling and turnarounds, and SL1 Travis. Now, as far as one of my main contributions on my internship, I also want to include that I was a huge a part of the Lago Vista County bid. We reviewed the plans and the different quantities that came with this bid, and I had to learn key steps in preparing a county bid. Now, as far as that, in order to actually get a successful bid or a good understanding of what all goes on in street maintenance and street repairs, we have to do detailed inspections on each road to get the condition of them and submit it to a project manager so he'll know ahead of time if we win the project on what to expect when we get out there to do our paving operations and how to plan ahead and not plan for failure. Now, as far as that, I also helped along with quantity conversions to get the total miles and amounts of tons for each street, which this bid right here costed $1,742,015.85. Now, similar to the Lago Vista bid, we did the Travis County bid. Travis County is a huge area part of Austin, Texas, which I had supported. I compared the bidding process with the Lago Vista project on how to interpret and conclude with this bid. Right here, I created a detailed sheet to compare the distances of the job sites to the nearest asphalt plants and the total time, including the length in feet, the width, square yards, miles, total miles of each street, and which closest plant, the distance from that plant, and the distance as far as time. Now, learning about different asphalt plants, I was able to assist with the HMA production operations, including aggregate drying, asphalt binder, heating, and hot mix blending to meet project specifications. Now, in order to actually do that, we have to make sure that everything is being checked correctly and that everything is being met at a good spec and time with TxDOT. I also was able to be supportive in the quality control activities, observing material sampling, temperature checks, and TxDOT compliant testing for mix consistency and performances. I was able to gain hands-on exposure to plant logistics and safety, including truck loading procedures, emission monitoring, and heat-related safety practices. And I was also able to do hands-on cleaning of HMA equipment to make sure that it's running at the right place and temperature, because during raining days on the metals, it can actually cause corrosion on there, which will lead to structural issues of the equipment in hand. So we always have to make sure that everything is being cleaned and always checked daily. Now, as far as that, I also learned about different mixes. As far as asphalt, there are specialty mixes, which is including TOM, PFC, and SMA. And then there's other regular mixes with the oils, with including type B through D. Each mix type is engineered to meet TxDOT performance specifications, emphasizing surface friction, water management, and long-term paving performances for highway and urban roads. Now, as far as the specialty mixes, I like to include TOM, which is a thin overlay mixture, which is a dense, thin lifted asphalt mix designed to extend pavement life, to improve ride quality and the sound, and provide cost-effective service rehabilitation with minimal structure change. Because it's a very thin mix, it's very hard to work with. You have to make sure that it's placed at the right and that nothing is wrong. And this mix design is very expensive, but it's very effective at the same time. A similar mix that I like to include is PFC, which is permeable friction coarse. It is a open graded surface mix that enhances drainage, reduce hydroplaning, and lower roadway noises by allowing water to pass through the pavement structure. Another specialty mix is SMA, or stone matrix asphalt. It is a gap graded stone on structure mix that delivers high rut resistance and durability under heavy traffic loads. Now, as far as my hands-on experience, I was able to observe field operations and plant workflow, which I discussed, and also gain experience with the real construction process of paving. And as far as my main exposure and experience, I was able to work with the QC on Great Hills Mobility to do a sample retrieval for quality control and learn how QC work plays a huge role in the materials side of HMAC production. Now, my only challenges that I had actually faced during this time, during my internship, was learning how to learn about technical bidding and cost estimation at a quick pace. And the only solution that I know that actually worked for me and my full understanding of estimation during my internship was always asking questions and collaborate with project managers and the estimators, because if you don't ask questions, then you will never understand what truly is going on. And the knowledge, my skills gained and the knowledge that I was able to learn was technical bidding, asphalt knowledge, teamwork, communication, and problem solving. I learned about the HMAC paving is done on how it's done in on the field and how it's calculated in the office. I was able to shadow the superintendent and foreman and understand daily operations and crew coordination, and I was able to help with project estimating and cost tracking, comparing plan versus actual costs. I also assisted with basic quality checks on asphalt production and paving operations, and I was able to gain experience on the job site safety and follow construction specs. And my key takeaways that I want to take from my internship is that I was able to get stranded in my HMAC construction, hot mix asphaltic concrete. I was able to learn on how to manage jobs and work with the general contractor and as a subcontractor too. And I was also able to increase my learning on estimation and what planning is truly done to start a bid off with the proposal. And I also like to thank you, Texas Materials and Lamar University, for the opportunity that you were able to provide for me. And is there any questions? Thank you.